Okay, so this is the Dragon King. This is my first actual video besides my Fallout one that I made that didn't go too well. And today we're going to be doing a Skyrim challenge run. It might take a while for me to actually beat the game that I am used to. But first we're gonna watch the cutscene that takes 30 minutes while I do some research. And not the research that Jiraiya does. That's illegal. I need to figure out what is best for my build. This is a very heavily modded video, or not modded video, but run. So I'm hoping nothing happens.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border.
But we're going to try to be doing the stealthy type. So basically all my stats are going to go into daggers, bows, and pickpocket, speech, sneak, lockpicking skills, with some blacksmithing thrown in there too for crafting other weapons.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
You'll see a lot of other armor sets that I have downloaded, but I will not be using.
Oh, frick. Jarl, Helm? You're the leader of the rebellion. Where they captured you? Oh, God. Where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but some guard awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, or safe?
Why do you care?
On Nord's last thoughts. We should leave home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General tell you, sir. The henchman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with. Sure, Mara, Davila, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tully's the military governor, and it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweeping a curve from here. Wonder if Elon is still making it a need with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they dead? Where are they going?
Let's go inside now.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa!
Get these prisoners out of the cars. Move it!
Why, we're stopped?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
Tell them, we worked with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Okay, so we're going to be, as I said, we're doing the stealthy type build. And it's, from what I read, Khajiit's the best one to do for it. But I never really play as a Khajiit. I either play Argonian or Wood Elf. So we're going to go Wood Elf. And we'll do this. I'm making my character how I like to actually play. Look like either a demon or a non-scaly type dragon character. But I think I can make it work. And of course, we're gonna name our character Dragon King.
Not many wood elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure it remains our home to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't
shut up,
use power
Tullius.
like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne.
You
started this war.
You're one of the reasons why I like
the
playing
chaos.
this game,
Now the Empire is
so I can
going to
hunt
pull
you down.
and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the
you.
love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn up as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said,
I'm gonna
next
enjoy
prisoner!
To the block,
getting
prisoner.
you.
Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds.
I don't think I've ever heard that voice on the It's in the Clouds voice on. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I have over 100 hours in this game. And if you want to see more content like this, challenge runs, I've started recently streaming on Twitch, Dark Souls 3, knife only run. Can't make real videos out of it, except for live streams. I can't turn into videos to put on YouTube yet, because I don't have an actual computer. But I'm doing this one basically just half put together, but borrowing someone's already set up thing. Which is Grimwolf Reaper. You can find him. That's the person I'm borrowing the setup from.
Again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon.
He mainly does gotcha videos, but recently started branching out into others. Right now he's trying to get some stuff set up.
We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore. All right. Get that armor on. Give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that.
But in my Dark Souls run on Switch, I've made it pretty far in relative time. Killed
Get this gate open.
3 bosses. I've mainly taken down the minor boss, two of the main bosses and one of the minor bosses in the Dark Souls run, which I would play right now if I didn't just want to play this right now. But I've been modding it here recently and it's been getting fun for me, which usually doesn't happen.
That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon.
But
Power down on our heads.
I'm trying to stream almost every day till I beat the game. And
Do your work.
it's going good so far with making it in progress-wise.
Dragon doesn't give up easy.
But when it comes to actually making videos off it, I want to.
We'll need them.
And
Done?
it's all because of my love for Dark Souls. That's the reason why some of the weapons you'll see me use is Dark Souls inspired.
Hawks on the Empire.
And also this is the only time I'm actually using the sword,
I haven't seen him.
because now I just got one of the weapons as I said I would use,
The dragon.
the dagger. And because I said only stealth skills, no magic.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. It's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks. We might need that gold once we get out.
I've spent a lot of time playing this game. So when it comes to quick looting and just gathering with certain things, I make it seem really fast, but it's just because I've played it so much. That I can play this game almost completely blind. I'm not sure what's happening to these skeletons. Usually they're actually in the cage.
Better to stick together down here.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to pull back. You won't leave no one alive.
Very deadly hit right there.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
I will be using some later game items in a minute.
I keep
Like,
watching. So
items that you wouldn't get unless you had really high smithing because of one of the mods I'm using. Lets me have basically forge any armor piece, and it counts for not just the smithing, but it lets you do ores and the tanning rack all at the same time. Or not all at the same time, but if you go to the tanning rack, you can just make the leathers you need. Go to a smelter, you can make the ingots you need. It's a little cheating, so I'm not gonna just abuse it. Fun fact, I actually hate spiders.
Many eyes.
And I wanted to use that saying once in a while back, but I never actually got to. I hate spiders. Too many eyes, you know? I wanted to use that as a saying back a year or two ago now. But I didn't get to because I didn't think about it.
Hold up. There's Bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather
You're
not
in a
tangle with her.
different position than
Try to
usual.
sneak by. Just make it nice and slow. And watch where you step.
Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Yeah, the bear is in a different location. I've never seen the bear be that far back. There's usually the bear's about right there. I've never seen the bear right there.
Almost there.
I will be trying to put some points into alchemy, not alchemy. The arcane arts. Freaking.
Looks like the way out.
Enchanting. And that's just when I get certain certain things, the spells
Wait!
or magics, however they incantations that you can put on armor. Certain one of those I can just go and upgrade them and get them better, like muffled movement. You can usually find like hide muffled hide boots that will make your armor sound less, though, to where you can't be heard. They have one for another one that's, I forget what it is. I know there's a lot for archery. There's some for sneaking, pickpocketing. Like rings of light finger. And that right there was the key to most of what we're going to be doing. Trying to level up sneak. Oh, I thought you had an Imperial sword there for a second. Nope, just a steel one. I've actually never missed that many arrows before, so I'm shocked. Yeah, it's not a point, or not point, but another level up in sneak, so that's good. And also, fun fact, if you're overcumbered or carrying too much, and you do, if you're using a bow.
This again? What was that? Is someone there?
Can't wait to count up.
Yeah, you can't wait to count out my coin. I've heard it all before. They are kind of annoying on that note, aren't they? I'm probably not going to play it through the whole game today. I can't even do that if I have like regular time. Crap.
Thought we had a guard posted outside. What was someone there? Over here. Let's see what you got.
I think I found something that I never noticed before. I have never seen that. 25 gold. Yeah, I've noticed that every time you just steal that book. So as soon as you steal that book, they're gonna attack you. Which is annoying. Trying to avoid getting hit right now. Prisoner's cage. Oh wait, look. One of the things I was just talking about. We'll need that later. I could use it now on this crappy bow. It'd be better use to me once I get my enchanting up a little bit.
What was that? Hello? Who's there?
Must be my imagination. What was that?
Archery is one of my finest. Don't mind that affair. This is going to be one of our most pumped stats. It's just straight stealth. Of course, we're getting backstabber or backstab, where sneak attacks with one-handed weapons do 6 times damage. That's one of the better ones. But muffled movement and light foot are going to be fairly good as well. I plan on maxing out my stealth. I'm going to try to do it to lockpicking and pickpocket. But of course we'll need some speech in there to be able to sell stuff. Of course, archery. And a little one-handed for the dagger. Which we get this one. We won't really get dual fury unless I do the dual daggers, but I might, but I'm not sure yet. But of all the perks, we get bladesman. No, we don't. Attacks with swords. Unless it does work, and I don't know. I do know we get this one. And we get Savage Strike. And we get Paralyzing Strike. And with enchanting, we just get this one, this one, and of course this one, but we have to go through this, which does help. Now it's time to make the armor we need. As you can see, I have all the armor unlocked to me, but that's just because of my forging mod that I have equipped. So don't worry, I'm not gonna break the game too bad. The armor, I'm only getting 2 to 3 things, and most of it's gonna be arrows. You'll see a lot of new stuff, of course. So we're getting the Nordic bow and dagger. I think the only thing this mod doesn't account for is, yeah, it doesn't use grindstone. Or the workbench, I think, yeah. You actually have to level up correctly to do that. Since I didn't get a point there, we're good. But we have a better item to start using already. And when I run out of dragon bone arrows, I will not go make more. I will just use the regular iron arrows instead. Dang. Not really a killing blow, but it would, if seen through quick enough, you would have lost a lot of blood and a good part of your brain. Now, I do know there's a weird way to increase your, not only your arrow count, but your pickpocket as well, that I've never really used. And you can do it primarily in Whiterun and Winterhold. Solitude, I think.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe.
But basically, just while you're crouched, you're taking your arrows and putting them into the pocket of one of the guards, and you take your arrows back that he shoots, because guards apparently have infinite ammo when it comes to that.
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
But if you want to, you can also just take the arrows back from their pockets.
At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk?
And when it comes to side content on this, I'm not sure what all I'm going to do.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something. Hod, just come here.
What are you doing here?
Okay. No, it's not necessary to do this. I just get the house key.
Uncle Rayla, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know
So
all
this
the
might
struggles?
get cut out. Not sure yet.
Hush, Rodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayla, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If they... There is something the Jarl needs to know if there's a drop. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I miss, but anyone else?
I think I keep hitting the buttons to do some things. I only started playing this a couple days ago. I don't fully remember the button mapping. The reason I chose the Nordic weapons is because they look cool. The designs are the best. They're the best designs in the game that I've noticed so far. Besides modding weapons in. I look at fighting the giant. Most times I would actually fight with them, but most times by the time you get here, they've already killed it. So I don't see the point in trying to kill it. Because otherwise, you'll just get talked to and it's annoying. Try to get away from them. Oh, there were some weird clouds there for a second. And I don't think I'll be using the armor I'm currently wearing for the rest of the playthrough. I have a armor set in mind to use.
Halt!
I just have to make
City's
it.
closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
But I needed to come here to be able to make it. Granted though, it is kind of cheating again still.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Yeah, I think what the mod's called that I'm using for everything is just blacksmith. Something, I forget.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then there was a bunch of people there.
Imperial machine enforces the will of the Thalmor against its own people. So rise up.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad.
My lord, please. You have to listen. My lord,
What's the
please.
meaning of this interruption?
This is no time for
Jarl
rash
Balgruuf is not
I just
receiving
think we need more
visitors.
information before we act. I just...
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
We know, you like to send people to their death.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those I learned of a... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me.
Use to fight
the city itself.
Or dragons.
I know this might sound crazy,
Bleak Falls Barrow with you.
we do
Jarl
need to
is not a
destroy
patient
this.
man. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me a will assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Let's not make this any longer than it has to be.
A new face, and the right ugly one at that.
You're lucky I'm not going to kill all NPC, or kill all the killable NPCs, because you would have died. Which is not a thing I want to do, especially not anytime soon. Okay, so now we finally get to put a point in archery. Until we get more up in sneak. Next will probably be lockpick or pickpocket. Actually, almost lost track of her. Huh, in the arm.
I'm warning you, back off.
Seems like we have an angry person.
What was that?
No, I haven't really tested how far I can actually shoot something. I don't really want to start now either. That's still crappy.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
The fact that they can basically quick step out the way of an arrow is annoying. But, say lovey, they're all down. I feel like we got one of my arrows back. and think of an outro for now. When I end the video, I've been thinking about that for a while. I just haven't been able to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, I could say something very clever, go with Dragon King name. But then again, who knows? I might end up doing something. Not sure where my other arrow ended. Huh. It would be kind of crappy if a dagger couldn't just one shot a giant rat.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hartnir? Bjorn? Celine? No, not again! Help! Get it away from me! Get it away! Let me out of here! It's coming loose. I can feel it.
It's alright. That had to happen. Because if you leave him, if you let him get up, he just starts running. Now it's time for the semi-challenging part of this place. The Draugr. Let's go good and bad. I've actually never hit them strong enough to knock out their little area. Sneak damage. And that's exactly what I was talking about. But I have had trouble with this. The arrows hit too high. It's just slightly, and I've had them hit way too low. Dang. I just cut his foot off from underneath him. That was fun. Hey, look, an arrow. Now you can search all the other actually dead Draugr for a lot more gold, but I don't really care searching them. I'd rather search chest here. And just go on about my day. The amount of ink damage that just what I'm using does. Yeah, it looks like he got it with his teeth. And yes, I will be crouched through most of this. There's only one time I'm fighting with the dagger here, I think. And that's going to be close to the end? Gotta make it strong, it's gotta make it difficult somehow. Oh yeah, we leveled up. Now it levels to 40% more damage. We're now hitting some really crazy numbers now. That's the next step that we get into as well. Lock picking and pickpocketing. But before we get to that, I think I might do some one-handed, so I can start doing a little more damage with my dagger. Not sure what happened there. Got an arrow. But hey, that he passed me. My arrow to the chest. dang. Had no problem. I locked the door. Man, that's a bull crap. And apparently it's a lot harder to sneak around the undead. Because I'm not really sure why. Apparently it's just supposed to be harder. But I usually never seem to have problems against Frogger and skeletons when it comes to sneaking around them. I usually have more problems around like not astronaut, but more of conjurers, mages. And I've played the beginning so much that I don't have to look at anything. Know what the patterns are. So away we go. Okay, now back to Dragon's Reach.
No lollygagging.
Go on, sir, the dialogue line.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible.
Oh yeah, we never
answers.
put on the armor I said we were.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
You're now the red
don't worry.
hunter.
Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers
You
may
have
be
a visitor.
interested as well. Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my
Yes,
way.
yes. We know.
That is... So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy of the
Farengar.
decipher.
Farengar. You need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I take this a bit more seriously. If the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, we don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No.
And now we'll break that down. Dang it.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
Man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
I probably will do some off-camera mic or grinding on my pickpocket and stealth skill, but probably not too much to make a full difference.
The guards in Dragon Street say you hated
Of course,
the Jarl.
speech is just talking to people,
Whiterun, I think.
convincing them, and making and bartering. Yeah, let's time to get out here and fight the dragon.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
There it is. Took a little long.
Save us. It's a dragon.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yeah. You could say that. The watchtower
knew
was
I could
destroyed
count on
and
Ireland.
17 people were
There
killed,
must be
but
more
yeah.
to it than that.
It turns out I might be something called a dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
I don't really know. I basically have no memories. So, I just something
it's
came
true.
out of the dragon and I can't
Greybeards
absorb it.
really were summoning you.
And not to mention, I read a
Masters
stone tablet
of the
earlier,
way of the voice.
an ancient language.
They
and I
live
still
in
knew
seclusion,
it.
high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
So I gotta go
The
get taught by some
Dragonborn is
other
said to
older
be
men.
uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability
like
to
Hogwarts to
focus
me.
your vital essence
Ancient
into a theme
Hogwarts.
or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The
I'd honestly rather not
Greybeards.
shout.
Didn't you hear the thundering You've
sound?
done a great
Because
service for me
I
and my
am
city, Dragonborn.
Stealth character.
By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest. I assign you Lydia as a... I'll also note we are honored to have you as
Rungar,
Thane of our
calm
city,
yourself.
Dragonborn.
What does any of this Lord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this dragon.
And
The Jarl
there's
has
Lydia.
appointed me to be your housecarl.
Dumb character hardly will
Honored to
ever
see you
see.
again, my Thane.
And I think that will do it for this one. And I guess I'll see you guys in the skies. The Dragon King out.